Hello everybody. I back for more. I still have a lot of records to show that I've been buying recently, but not going to show them all. Due to some life-changing events and a string of bad luck that have just been forcing me to dig into my savings, I'm not going to be able to buy records for a while, at least 2, maybe 3 months. So I'm going to try and drag these you know, the vinyl finds on a little bit by only showing a couple records at a time. I do have one order coming in, which was I made a week ago. It was the last thing I bought because, well, it was a rare record and I spent a chunk of change, and that's basically like that. Whew, that's it. I can't buy any more records. So I got one more record coming, and I know next month the new Acid Mother's Temple is going to be coming out, so I'll be buying that. But I mean, that's it. I have got to start saving money because I mean, you know, you could say this all started about 3 months ago when I made a video and I was complaining about how I haven't managed to find anything at Goodwill. Like literally, in the past 4 months, I've managed to find one record at Goodwill. I found it a couple days ago. Ah, right here. Bobby V Meets the Ventures. It's okay record, it's fine, it's nothing to get excited about, but in 4 months, I literally not found any records. Finally, I found one, I don't know, a couple days ago, whatever. But you could all say that my string of bad luck started, well, let's say about 3 months ago when my stove broke. I know it sounds silly, but the stove breaks. Fine, it breaks. But then I get a new stove, but then the AC breaks, the air conditioning in my house, and I live in Florida. You cannot go without AC in Florida. I'm sorry, it just, you can't. It's not possible. Your house will be 115 degrees in winter, okay? I mean, you just can't do it. So, had to replace the AC unit. I mean, whole fucking unit, because it was old. Had to replace that, new stove, and I ended up hurting my knee, and I get my knee surgery, then all the doctor's bills, which I paid, but now they're all, my damn money's gone. And on top of all of that, a couple weeks ago, like an idiot, I ended up getting into an accident in my car, and I mean, you know, it's an 11-year-old Honda Accord, and I totaled the front end, so had to buy a new car. Now, for the first time in 8 years, I have a car payment, and it's like, oh, it's just, and then other things, which I can't even dive into yet. So, point being, sorry for all of the blah at you guys, but just a little explanation of what's been going on with me and why I'm not going to be able to buy records for a while. So, I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for bitching, but you know, life is life. Shit happens, and I've been lucky enough that until now I haven't had to sacrifice, you know, my collection, but pretty soon I'm gonna have to, so let's just go into it. Picked out a few to show for today. These are all eBay buys or Discog buys, except for a couple of them I went to a new store and got. We'll get there. First one is what you're hearing in the background. A lot of people have showed this record. I want to say, what was it, Big Star, I think, showed this before. I know Derek has showed it. Blake recently was raving about this record, and I found a copy off of Discogs, and it was like 15 bucks for shipping. So I mean, to me the price was right. but it's a trans-dimensional space window with Spencer Barfield, Anthony Holland, and Tani Tabal. First time I'm listening to it, but man, is it hitting the spot. This is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Trans-dimensional space window. If you ever see this, you hear what's going on. Pick it up. Suggesting it, even though I haven't heard the whole damn record. Yeah, these three. There's a new store that I found by accident, and I went there. I stopped by there last month, but I was driving down to the beach with my sister and my family, because she came down to visit from Texas with her baby, and we were stuck in traffic. And I'm looking down the road and I see Vinyl Records. I'm like, whoa, what's that? I was like, whoa, that's kind of close. And it was like a used TV repair shop, but they had like the whole front section of the store was like vinyl records, like used records. Like, okay. So, stopped by there. Mostly it was just a bunch of crap, classic rock bullshit, but did manage to walk out with a few gems. Herbie Mann and the Bill Evans Trio, Nirvana. This is an 80s reissue, but still just beautiful gem, dream of an album. Very nice. This one is phenomenal. John Mayall, the Jazz Blues Fusion. Oh, with Blue Mitchell, Clifford Solomon, Larry Taylor, Ron Selico, Freddie Robinson, and of course, John Mayall. Oh, this is just absolutely wonderful. Live recording in New York. You ever see this one, pick it up. I think I got it for only like $3. Some schmutz and crap on the cover, but mint vinyl. Really cool. And this is just no explanation needed. Extrapolation, John McLaughlin. I mean, god damn, this is a good album. I mean, just hot dog. Off of the wonderful, wonderful Polydor label. Love that label. This is just a beautiful, beautiful album. It's straight up jazz record. I wouldn't call it fusion. It's definitely not Mahavishnu Orchestra like, but he just burns up this album. It is fantastic. Highly, highly suggested. So pick those three up at the store. These last couple ones I ended up getting off of either eBay or Discogs. Yohimbe Brothers, Front End Lifter, double album, not a gatefold unfortunately, but very, very cool. Got it sealed. I got it for $12 with shipping. You cannot beat that. Phenomenal price in my opinion. Yohimbe Brothers is a I don't know how you want to call it, like a duo album with my favorite guitarist, Vernon Reid, and a DJ Logic. So it's a weird fusion of like electronic DJ music with rapping on it, and then other songs are just totally instrumental. It's rock, it's heavy metal, it's avant experimental. It's just everywhere. It's a killer album all the way around. What is it? The Big Pill. Wonderful song. Has a lady rapping on that song. Really cool one. And some of the Invitation to a Situation, Prelude to a Diss, The Object of My Desire, Punk, Psychopathia Mojo Sexualis. Just all the way cool, what do you want to call it? Instrumental tracks. Awesome record, at least in my opinion, and cool to get because I'm a huge, Vernon Reid fan. So had this on CD probably like 10 years. So very cool. Finally found a copy that was cheap and I could get. Picked it up and I'm thrilled. Just got this one in today. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but it's Sun Ra and his Cosmic Discipline Orchestra. 1987 release off of Leo Records live album, A Night in East Berlin. Very cool. Like I said, haven't had a chance to listen to it, but I found it cheap with shipping. It was $8. can't beat that in my opinion. The last one I got to show is a record that I had given away without having a double of. I mean, a long time ago, over a year ago. It must be. It was for the International Vinyl Swappery. Remember, for some of you other members might know it. Oh, what's his name? Andreas, the Grecian Thunder. The Thunder! Sorry. Andreas, you have to laugh at him. Not in a bad way, my man. Not in a bad way. But you have to laugh at him. Andreas was doing the International Vinyl Swappery, and it was for soul. And I really don't have that much soul albums in me, but I did have this one album, Max Zane, off Capricorn Records. I think it's from 72, yeah. And it is just, it's soulful, but mostly it's like a funk rock record. It is absolutely phenomenal. Wonderful singer, Maxine Lewis. Her husband Andre Lewis, just like a funk master. This album is awesome, and they cover a couple. What's the hell that name band called? Rolling Stones. Have a couple Rolling Stones covers on here, which is kind of cool. And Jam for Jack, which is the instrumental, is just for funky. Woo! Hot ass all around record. Point being, I gave this away to Robbie Evolovox, and almost immediately after sending it out to him, I just regretted it. It was like, oh God, you know, I should have had a spare. So it's taken me this long to find a copy that was cheap enough to actually buy. This is a sealed copy. I found it off Discogs. With shipping, it was $32 for a sealed copy. So, you know, that I can eat that down. I can deal with that. So, you know, still haven't opened it to listen to it again, but I will, because this record is hot. If you ever see this record or any records by either Max Zane or even Andre Lewis, who went by like Andre 1000 or something, pick them up. You will not be disappointed. So, you know, that's what I got to show, at least for now. Again, I apologize for kind of unloading earlier in the video, but I mean, shit just keeps happening, and hopefully nothing else will happen, because I can't take it anymore. I can't. Oh shit.